Welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating world of biology. Today, we're exploring a core topic from your CBSE Class 9 Diversity chapter, the phylum Annelida, focusing on their segmented bodies, exemplified by the earthworm and the leech. We'll journey through 4 levels of understanding, starting with the basics, moving to more detailed explanations, then analyzing complex adaptations, and finally, exploring competitive insights. Get ready to uncover the secrets of these incredible segmented creatures. Let's begin our exploration with the basics of annelids. What makes these creatures so special? Annelids are a group of soft-bodied invertebrates found everywhere, in soil, fresh water, and the sea. Their name, Annelida, literally means little rings, which perfectly describes their most striking feature, a body divided into many small, similar segments, like a train with many coaches. This is called metameric segmentation, and it's key to their success. They are bilaterally symmetrical, meaning they can be divided into 2 mirror halves, and are triploblastic, developing from 3 embryonic layers. They also possess a true body cavity, or column, which provides internal support. 2 well-known examples of annelids are the earthworm and the leech. Earthworms, often found in moist soil, are crucial for soil health, digging tunnels that aerate the soil and improving its fertility. Leeches, on the other hand, typically inhabit freshwater environments and are known for their ability to attach to animals and feed on blood, although some are predatory. This segmentation allows for greater flexibility and specialized functions in different parts of their body, aiding in movement and survival. Now, let's test your understanding of the easy concepts. Please answer these 3 questions. First, what is the most distinguishing feature of annelids? Second, name 2 common examples of annelids. And third, where can you typically find earthworms? Pause the video if you need more time to think about your answers. Ready to go a bit deeper? Let's explore the advanced characteristics and classifications of these segmented wonders. The phylum Annelida represents a significant evolutionary leap. These animals are true coelomates, meaning they have a fluid-filled body cavity completely lined by mesoderm. This column acts as a hydrostatic skeleton, providing support and facilitating movement. Their metameric segmentation is not just external but internal, with many organs repeated in each segment. This modular design offers flexibility, redundancy, and allows for specialized functions, contributing to their diverse lifestyles. Annelids boast well-developed organ systems. Their digestive system is complete, running from a mouth to an anus, often with specialized regions for processing food efficiently. They possess a closed circulatory system, where blood is contained within vessels, ensuring efficient transport of nutrients and gases. Their nervous system includes a dorsal brain connected to a ventral nerve cord with segmental ganglia, allowing for coordinated actions. Waste is removed by segmentally arranged excretory organs called nephridia. The phylum Annelida is incredibly diverse, broadly divided into 3 main classes. Polychaetes, mostly marine, often have distinct heads and pad-like parapodia with numerous bristles called setae. Oligochaetes, like earthworms, are terrestrial or freshwater, with fewer setae and a prominent glandular band called the clitellum. Finally, Hirudinea, which includes leeches, are mostly freshwater, characterized by suckers at both ends and a flattened body without setae. Each class shows unique adaptations to its specific environment. Time to challenge yourself with medium-level questions. First, define metameric segmentation. Second, what is a hydrostatic skeleton, and how does it relate to annelids? Third, describe the circulatory system of annelids. Fourth, name the 3 main classes of Annelida. And finally, how does the presence of a true column benefit annelids? Take your time to formulate comprehensive answers. Let's push our understanding further. Prepare to analyze complex features and their evolutionary significance. Annelids exhibit several advanced characteristics. Setae, short bristles, aid earthworms in gripping surfaces, while polychaetes use elaborate parapodia for movement and respiration. The clitellum, a glandular band in earthworms and leeches, is crucial for reproduction, forming a protective cocoon for eggs. Segmentally arranged nephridia efficiently filter waste, demonstrating a sophisticated excretory system. Their closed circulatory system ensures rapid and targeted nutrient and gas transport, supporting their active lifestyles. These features highlight their advanced evolutionary position among invertebrates. Let's compare earthworms and leeches. Earthworms live in soil, feeding on decaying matter, while leeches are typically freshwater, often parasitic, feeding on blood. Earthworms have distinct, uniform segments with setae for movement, lacking suckers. Leeches, however, have numerous external annuli, less distinct internal segmentation, no setae, but prominent anterior and posterior suckers for attachment and looping locomotion. These differences reflect their diverse habitats and feeding strategies. Understanding these distinctions helps appreciate the diversity within Annelida. The development of a true column and metameric segmentation were pivotal evolutionary advancements. The column allowed internal organs to move independently from the body wall and provided an effective hydrostatic skeleton, crucial for burrowing. Segmentation offered redundancy, where individual segments could be specialized for different functions, and enhanced control over movement, leading to more efficient locomotion. These innovations were key to annelids' success in colonizing diverse environments and paved the way for more complex body plans in higher animals. Now, let's tackle some hard-level questions. First, explain the function of the clitellum in annelids. Second, how do earthworms move? Describe the mechanism. Third, list two key differences between earthworms and leeches in terms of their feeding habits. Fourth, what is the evolutionary advantage of metameric segmentation? Fifth, describe the role of nephridia in annelids. Sixth, how are leeches used in modern medicine? And finally, what kind of circulatory system do annelids possess and why is it considered efficient? Think critically. Are you ready for the ultimate challenge? Let's explore Annelida at a competitive level, incorporating engineering insights and advanced biological details. Annelids belong to the low-foot rococo, a superphylum known for its specific larval forms or feeding structures. Their true column, formed by schizocoely, was a groundbreaking adaptation. It not only provided a hydrostatic skeleton for movement but also created space for the independent development and functioning of complex organ systems, separating the gut from the body wall. Metameric segmentation, their hallmark, is an evolutionary masterpiece, enabling regional specialization and highly controlled, efficient locomotion, crucial for their diverse ecological success, from burrowing to swimming. Let's dissect their intricate systems. The nervous system features a dorsal cerebral ganglion, or brain, connected to a double ventral nerve cord with segmental ganglia, allowing for precise, coordinated segment-specific responses. Their closed circulatory system, complete with pseudoherds or aortic arches, ensures rapid and directed transport of oxygen and nutrients, utilizing respiratory pigments like hemoglobin dissolved in their plasma. Their excretory system, with segmentally arranged metanephridia, efficiently filters coelomic fluid and blood, reabsorbing vital substances while expelling waste. This level of organization reflects sophisticated biological engineering. Annelid locomotion is a marvel of biomechanics. Earthworms use peristaltic movement, antagonistic contractions of circular and longitudinal muscles, anchored by setae, create waves that propel them forward, a principle inspiring soft robotics. Leeches employ a looping movement, using anterior and posterior suckers for attachment and detachment, combined with muscular contractions to extend and shorten their bodies. The diversity within Annelida is vast. Polychaetes are mostly marine, with distinct heads and parapodia for swimming and gas exchange. Oligochaetes, like earthworms, are terrestrial freshwater, with fewer setae and a clitellum. Hiridinia, leeches, are known for suckers and a flattened body, often ectoparasitic. Each class showcases unique adaptations. Annelids are not just biological curiosities, they are ecological powerhouses. Earthworms, as ecosystem engineers, dramatically improve soil structure, aeration, and fertility, acting as vital indicators of soil health. Beyond their ecological roles, leeches hold significant biotechnological importance. The anticoagulant hiridine, found in medicinal leech saliva, is a potent thrombin inhibitor, indispensable in reconstructive microsurgery to prevent blood clotting and promote circulation in reattached tissues. Their anesthetic properties also make their use relatively painless. Research continues into other bioactive compounds from leeches, highlighting their legacy and impact on both natural ecosystems and human health. Now, for the ultimate challenge, here are your first 5 hardest questions. First, describe the unique features of the annelid nervous system and how it contributes to their coordinated movements. Second, explain the role of metanephridia in osmoregulation and excretion in annelids. Third, compare and contrast the locomotory mechanisms of an earthworm and a leech, highlighting the structures involved. Fourth, discuss the significance of the closed circulatory system in annelids, mentioning any specific respiratory pigments. And fifth, elaborate on the ecological importance of polychaetes in marine ecosystems. Take your time to provide detailed and comprehensive answers. Continuing with the hardest questions, here are the next 5. Sixth, beyond bloodletting, detail the specific biomedical applications of leeches in modern medicine, naming the key bioactive compound involved. Seventh, how does the presence of a true column relate to the development of a hydrostatic skeleton in annelids? Eighth, differentiate between the external and internal segmentation observed in leeches. Ninth, explain the process of cocoon formation in earthworms, including the role of the clitellum. And 10th, discuss how adaptive radiation has led to the diverse array of lifestyles observed within the phylum Annelida. Good luck! That brings us to the end of our in-depth exploration of Annelida. We hope you've gained a comprehensive understanding of their segmented bodies, diverse adaptations, and ecological significance. To continue your learning journey and explore more such engaging content, visit synapse.omaps.in. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting educational content. Keep learning, keep exploring, and stay curious.